Infrastructure where you do. Commission is where we see. We never say you get this kind of good luck. And you will go vote for.
Representatives, Right Honorable Chibudum Nwuche, our Chief Host, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, Ezenwonye Wike, Honorable Minister of State, Dr. Maria Mahmood, political party leaders here present, friends of the Honorable Minister in their numbers, top members of the FCT administration to include the Chief of Staff, FCT, Head of Service, FCDA, Chairman, FCT Civil Service Commission, Mandate Secretaries, Permanent Secretaries, Heads of FCT agencies, Area Council Chairman here present, top civil servants of the FCT, Managing Director Julius Berger, Engineer Dr. Pierre Louache, our esteemed traditional rulers. We specially salute His Royal Majesty, King Honor Sergeant Awuse, women and youth leaders, members of the media here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eugenia Abu, and I shall be your guide today. It's always an honor that I don't take for granted to run the events today. When empires are on the ascendancy, Your Excellency, they face resistance. They face obstacles, both seen and unseen. The FCT is changing, sir. Her face is more reflective of infrastructural ascendancy. The roads are better and the rides are smoother. There would be the majority who are happy, then of course there would be a few unhappy people, but that is life. We'll return to the commissionings in this year of our Lord 2026, as we did last year, and all of these commissionings are curated to fall on the third anniversary of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's third anniversary, whose infrastructural legacy is overwhelming in the FCT, whose support is unprecedented. The FCT, under the able leadership of Ezenwonye Wike, is thankful to Mr. President and is also grateful for your esteemed presence of our very amiable Vice President, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima. The FCTA is the brain box of the infrastructural development of the FCT. Under the direction of the Honorable Minister of FCT, the men and women of FCDA are on ground supervising and providing the requisite advisory. FCDA is a vital parastatal under the Federal Capital Territory Administration. We shall now listen to the ES FCDA engineer Richard Yohana Dauda to give us a project overview. Please give him a round of applause as he makes his way. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, here represented by the Vice President, Senator Shettima, GCOM, ranking members of the National Assembly present and other members of the National Assembly past and present, Your Excellency, Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, CON, the Honorable Minister of FCT, the Honorable Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, Area Council Chairman present, all other top government officials present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, kindly permit me to align with the existing protocol as established by the Director of Program as I welcome you all to the commissioning of the Arterial Road N-5, that is the Obafemi Awolowo Way, from the Life Camp Junction to the Ring Road 3. This is the DAPE section. Your Excellency, in line with the mandate of the FCT administration on infrastructure development, the FCT administration processed and awarded its contract for the construction of Arterial Road N-5 from Life Camp Junction to the Ring Road 3 to Mrs. Julius Berger Nigeria PLC in September 2024. The project commenced immediately. Your Excellency, the Arterial Road N-5 is one of the inter-district roads that traverses several districts in the city. The Abuja Master Plan provides that Arterial N-5 starts from the Central Business District and passes through the NNPC towers, traversing and continues through Otako and Jabi in Phase 2, right into Guarimpa and DAPE districts in Phase 3. Future developments the road up to Phase 4. In Phase 1 and 2 of the city, the road has been fully developed. The current project is therefore the Phase 3 segment of the road starting from Life Camp Junction up to Ring Road 3. The section being commissioned today is the DAPE section, having commissioned the Guarimpa 1 section in June 2025. Arterial Road N-5 in this segment, just like the other arterial roads in the city, is a 6-lane dual carriageway with a parking lane, making it 8 lanes altogether in both directions. Your Excellency, the scope of the present section includes 2-span river bridges on the 2 carriageways, and the road comes being constructed along with other engineering services like underground surface water drainage, box and pipe culverts of various sizes, foul sewer drainage system, water supply pipelines, telecommunication ducts, as well as street lighting, walkways, and green verges. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the works in this second segment of the project, the DAPE district section, has been fully completed and ready to be put to use. During construction, several Nigerians were employed. The completion of this road will open up the area for development, to improve circulation and interconnection within the adjoining districts of Phase 3 of DAPE, Guarimpa 1, Ido, and Bora districts. It will also improve the security in the area and enhance the socio-economic lives of the residents, in addition to other inherent benefits. Your Excellency, we thank the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the Honorable Minister FCT for the privilege to be part of this project. Thank you, Your Excellencies, and God bless you.
Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, Engineer Richard Yonana has told us the overview of this project. 8 lanes, 2 parking lanes, 6-line dual carriageway. Guarimpa 1 has already been commissioned in June 2025, and this is the DAPE section, just in case you are thinking it's the same road. No, one section has been commissioned. This is another section being commissioned. Your Excellency, our special guest of honor, we're pained whenever we see some unscrupulous elements pull out or remove what they should not, while government is laboring, working hard to provide infrastructural reprieve. The manholes, the meshed fences, all these keep the city beautiful and bar undesirable elements. The street lights are enabled to put a flashlight on those who are no good, who are destroying infrastructural legacy. These street lights are important for safety, for beauty, economic activities. And the Honorable Minister of the FCT is constantly on the case of contractors to keep the lights on and urge them to cross the I's and the T's. One contractor who continues to deploy its men and equipment, who has been in Nigeria longer than most and whose antecedents are well known, is Julius Berger, conferring continuously with the Honorable Minister of the FCT on all the projects that they are involved in, on specifications and how it should be done under the guidance of the Honorable Minister. It's time to please help me welcome the Managing Director, Julius Berger, Engineer Dr. Pierre Lubash.
His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, being represented here today by Your Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Chief Barrister Wike, CON, Your Excellency, Honorable Minister of State of FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, Excellencies, Honorables, Service Chiefs, senior officials here present, distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to adopt the existing protocol. It is with immense pleasure here that I stand here before you today on behalf of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC to mark the commissioning of the full scope development of the Arterial Road N-5 from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3, the DAPE district section, over here in Abuja. Your Excellency, Mr. Vice President, we are deeply honored by your presence here today on behalf of Mr. President. Your attendance is a clear demonstration of the administration's unwavering commitment to infrastructure development as a sincere cornerstone of the national growth and prosperity. But this project here is more than a road. It is a vital link connecting communities, creating opportunities, improving mobility, enhancing security, and supporting economic development within Nigeria's capital. The realization of this road addresses a long-standing traffic bottleneck at Life Camp Junction down here. Residents of DAPE, Guarimpa, Kado, Kazana, Ido, Bora, Guakwa, Jiva, and neighboring communities, they will all enjoy improved access to the city center and our international airport. The project required massive technical execution. As the E has already stated, the scope comprised about 4 kilometers of dual carriageway, arterial road with a two-span river bridge, over 250,000 cubic meters of earthworks, more than 50,000 cubic meters of replacement of unsuitable materials, and approximately 20,000 cubic meters of rock excavation, which went along with blasting. 9 kilometers of stormwater drainage and 4 kilometers of fall water drainage, 140 meters of two-cell box culverts, and extensive street lighting, as we can all see, utility crossings and telecommunication corridors. And as it is typical for heavy infrastructure, this is something that I wanted to point out. A lot of the hardest work is buried. It's invisible from the surface now. So we had massive earthworks. I want to stress that once more. We laid utilities under earth and stormwater drainage, which you cannot see from the top anymore. But it, of course, formed a severe part of our scope. Your Excellency, the Honourable Minister, today is not only a celebration of infrastructure, it is also a celebration of leadership, vision and delivery. You have rightly earned the title of Mr. Project, I must say so. Under your stewardship, the FCT has witnessed a sincere transformation through an extraordinary acceleration of infrastructure developments, which is visible even beyond Abuja. Nigeria knows about it. And I must say, Your Excellency, 3 years ago, when it was announced that you were taking over the FCT, we called our colleagues in River State, in Port Harcourt, that have been working with you to ask of what to expect. And by that time, there was a pause on the phone, and then they said, by plenty of floodlights, because you will be laying asphalt by 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, and they were absolutely right. Yeah, you have brought a new time zone to Abuja. We are calling it in Julius Berger the Wike Standard Time, the WST. It's a time zone where work never ends. The construction work never ends. And fortunately, coping with your time zone fits very well with our culture of progress and delivery. Thank you, sir. But on a more serious note, we deeply appreciate your vision, your energy, and your unwavering commitment to transform FCT. And on behalf of Julius Berger Nigeria PLC, I'd like to express our sincere appreciation for the federal government of Nigeria, the Federal Capital Territory Administration, and the FCDA, and all stakeholders whose support was necessary to achieve this road project over here. And I also like to extend my thanks to our outstanding team on site that realized the project in very best manner. Inception in the late 1970s, Julius Berger has always been privileged to contribute to the FCT's growth and transformation. We remain highly committed to engineering excellence, innovation, safety, and the timely delivery of projects that advance Nigeria's development aspirations. Once more, thank you very much for the confidence that you have placed in us. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live the FCT. Long live Julius Berger. May God bless you all. Thank you.
Shettima, tell me something. Shettima, tell me something. If you don't follow Tinubu, if you don't follow Corner. Shettima, tell me something.
Thank you very much for that intervention, which is easy on the ear and pleasant to hear. We thank the band. So the managing director of Julius Berger, Mr. Pierre Lubash, has told us that this was a massive technical execution and an example of leadership and delivery, and also of sincere transformation. And he coined a new phrase, Wike Standard Time Zone, which at 2 a.m. he can call you at any time. Those who work with him know that, and Julius Berger knows that. Please give another round of applause to the Managing Director of Julius Berger. Your Excellency, sir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, gratitude remains one of life's greatest gifts. If you go through life without saying thank you, then you are really not well groomed, because you cannot go through life alone. Nobody works this journey alone. Everyone needs someone, a collaborator, a supporter, someone to celebrate with, and a shoulder to cry on. This attribute, although not given to everyone, is such a high-level gift. To say thank you for company, for support, for standing by you, it's a rare gift. Last year, we had so many people come and join us at the various flag-offs. Come rain, come shine, even at the commissionings. We are thankful. We would like to congratulate two of those compatriots who followed us everywhere, that the federal government deemed fit to appoint ambassadors. His Excellency, the former governor of Enugu State, Excellency Wike, is now the ambassador in Greece. His Excellency, former Abia State governor, former Governor Ikezu, is now ambassador in Spain. We congratulate them and we wish them well. To thank everyone today and to wish us well is our very own top administrator, consultant, family doctor, politician, an astute partner to the FCT Minister Wike. Please join me to welcome the elegant and cerebral Minister of State FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud, as she delivers the vote of thanks.
Tinubu today, Tinubu tomorrow, 2027. go vote, she said, Tinubu today, Tinubu tomorrow, 2027, oh, now him she go vote.
Thank you very much, the Director of Ceremony, Your Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, ably represented by the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Senator Shettima, GCOA, the Chairman, House Committee on FCT, His Excellency, Honorable Mukhtar Betara, and also the Chairman, House Committee on Area Council, Honorable Muhammad Kabir. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of FCT, Barrister Ezomu Yosu Wike, Life Venture, Mr. Project, all members of the National Assembly that are here with us, both serving and former ones that are here, our distinguished personalities that are here with us, our royal fathers, top government officials of the FCT, contractor, our women, the team in you, and everyone that is here, I acknowledge you all. It is an absolute honor for me to stand again today to give or to deliver a vote of thanks as we witness yet another promise kept under the Renew Hope agenda of His Excellency, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. First and foremost, let us give thanks to Almighty God for the gift of life, His blessings, and the opportunity to be part of today's celebration. That's the commissioning of the Arterial Road N-5 from the Life Camp Junction to the Ring Road 3, DAPE district section. And this is the second to be commissioned out of the third one project selected in FCT as part of the celebration of His Excellency, Mr. President, 3rd anniversary in office. Let me extend our deepest gratitude to His Excellency, Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his visionary leadership and also steadfast support that has continued to make delivery of critical infrastructure reliable in FCT and also the nation at large. I also want to use this opportunity to appreciate His Excellency, the Vice President, for his unwavering support and commitment to the development of our dear nation. I will not hesitate to extend our gratitude to the man who knows the road, Mr. Project, His Excellency Barrister Ezomu Yosu Wike, who under his watch, our dreams have been rising to become a reality, from drawing board to the actual reality of the work. We also want to appreciate our community leaders, the traditional rulers, our security agencies, the residents of this area, the Life Camp, the DAPE district, and also the adjoining communities for their support, for their understanding and cooperation throughout the execution of this important project. I will want to use this opportunity to congratulate them for being the beneficiaries of this important project and also to advise them to utilize it judiciously. We want to also appreciate the contractor, our engineering team, and also consultants for their professionalism and also hard work. So also to all our distinguished members that are here with us, our supportive associates, our political leaders, our women groups, the team in youth, and everyone that has come to celebrate with us. We say thank you to all of you. May Almighty Allah bless the Federal Capital Territory Administration and the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all for coming once again.
We thank the Honorable Minister of State for her vote of thanks, which is always very elegantly done. Honorable Muhammad Kabir, I see you. Part of the things that the Honorable Minister of State has said is that this is another promise kept by His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let's hear a round of applause for him and his team. Your Excellency, sir, we are deeply honored to have you in our presence in representation of His Excellency Mr. President. As a man of letters and a book aficionado, Your Excellency, let us give a quote that would definitely resonate with you and speak to the works done in this tranche of commissionings by the FCT Minister Wike and his team with the unprecedented support of His Excellency, Mr. President. Quote, outstanding people share an absolute sense of mission, a powerful idea that drives success. In today's distracting world, a clear purpose provides direction and persistence, reminding individuals why their effort matters. This focus, rather than talent, finds achievement in all aspects of life, unquote, by Zig Ziglar, author of A Purpose-Driven Life. The key word is focus, which the FCT Minister is driven by. Focus. Only last year, Your Excellency, you described him as a gadfly. Only yesterday, at the conference for female judges, a regional, Her Excellency the First Lady saluted his dexterity. It's time now to invite the man who is focused and heading the FCT ministry at such a time as this. Honorable Minister of the FCT, Nyesom Wike.
Your Excellency,
Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented by our dear Vice President, His Excellency Senator Kashim Shettima, Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. The Chairman of the House Committee on FCT, my dear friend, Betara, and the Chairman, House Committee on Area Councils, the Honorable Minister of the FCT State, Managing Director and Management Staff of Julius Berger PLC, leaders of the political parties that are here, members of the Rainbow Coalition, Member Secretaries, Permanent Secretaries, Head of Service, Chairman of Civil Service Commission and Chief of Staff, outgoing and incoming Chairman of Leader Councils that are here, our dear women, our dear youths, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellency, Mr. President, let me join the Minister of State to welcome you to yet another day of commissioning of projects in the Federal Capital Territory. Your Excellency, today is day 2 of the 31 days marked for commissioning of projects in the FCT. Your Excellency, it is important to put on record that June 2024, when we had the first year anniversary of Mr. President, Your Excellency, we took 9 days of commission of projects. Your Excellency, the second year anniversary, we took 19 days. Your Excellency, to the glory of God, in this third year, we are taking 31 days of commissioning of projects. On behalf of the Minister of State FCT and staff and management of Federal Capital Territory Administration, to thank His Excellency Mr. President and Mr. Vice President for giving us the opportunity to be part of this history in changing the narrative of development in the FCT. If we did not have that opportunity, it may be difficult for us to know what's made up in the Federal Capital Territory. We're happy to associate ourselves with you that indeed the Renewed Hope agenda is working in the FCT. Yes, Mr. President, let me say clearly and thank Mr. thank the Managing Director of Julius Berger. It has not been easy. One company I know that does not joke when you give them assignment is Julius Berger PLC. I want to sincerely thank them. The Guarimpa section was done within 7 months, and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation represented Mr. President last year in the second year anniversary when we commissioned the Guarimpa section. Today, we're in the DAPE section. I called the managing director, the regional manager, Mr. Oliver, and I said, Mr. Oliver, you know, we'll soon be having our 3rd year anniversary. Promise us that we'll include this section for the inauguration in the 3rd year anniversary of Mr. President. As usual, he laughed and he said, you know, if you play our own game, we'll play our own game. What is the game there? Perform your own obligation, leave the rest for us. I thank them that they have fulfilled the promise, and we have also done our own part. So you fall for me, I fall for you. You do for me, I do for you. Your Excellency, yesterday, the Senate President who represented you, Mr. President, he did say that for the first time in the history of this FCT, that the ruling party has never won all the seats in the area council, and that no ruling party has won the booth in the villa. But that he was not surprised that in the last area council, not only did Mr. President clinch all the seats, but also won in the villa, which is very, very historic. Just let me say this. Yes, we're in Amak. This is supposed to be the city. Just as I know from the program I saw that you are going to represent Mr. President in commissioning projects in Karu and all the environment there. Excellency, we did not, by your directive, concentrate development or provision of infrastructure just in the city center. No. I can say for the first time that development has been taken to the satellite towns in the Federal Capital Territory. This is unprecedented. For me, I believe that Kauru is very close here. But it was interesting to me, Mr. President, represented by you, that if they have given you the opportunity for you to, because I see Kauru are very close here, even though yes, it is time to be in satellite, but in Amak. Your Excellency, I would have preferred if you are the one to go to commission the road from Gomani to Yangoji, which is about 14 kilometers with 2 bridges. It's very important. I believe this year, yes, if you don't have an opportunity, but I believe before the end of this year, you commission the one from Bora to Kubwa. It's very, very important that we can see that all our satellite towns are getting attention of government. Before this period, satellite towns do not know what they call government. They have no impact of governance. But today, they can feel the impact, the presence of government. When they ask them, what is government? They can say, see government here. It's very key. In those days when we were in university, we used to have a lecturer, I hear his name, that left Stephen Orupamo. A topic said, money. He said, why are people finding these students to know what is called money? What is money? Who can define money here? He put his hand in his pocket, see money. This is money. So when you ask of telling people what is government, what is government, what is governance, it may be difficult for people to define it, but very simple. I'm sure even these people who are carrying placard there, which will not succumb to this blackmail. If you ask them now, what is government? What is governance? They look at this, see government. It was not there. They didn't know what's called government before, but now they know what's called government. See road, see infrastructure. That's what's called government. Without infrastructure, nothing is called governance at all. It does not exist. But this you have done, this you have old time. You have carried governance, you have carried government to the rural areas. I want to thank you. And we were happy that we are part of it to celebrate what, and I've always told people, if indeed that we want to say governance is what will make people to return you to come back to office, if indeed, I don't think your government, I don't think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be sleeping and keeping one of his eyes open. No, he should sleep and his two eyes closed. FCT cannot. The people of FCT cannot. And I challenge everybody in this FCT who can come out to say we don't have the impact, we don't feel the presence of government. These people who are carrying placards here, let me tell you. So if you like, if people send you to go and carry placard, far, it will not work. Why will you not work? When we are doing this road, and thank God it's good to come out and know what is happening, not to be in the office. That time, Julius Berger was having a problem. The community said they will not do the road because they have not been compensated for the demolition. I came down by my humble self and addressed the communities on the road. And they said they've not been compensated. I turned left. I said, where is the director of the settlement and compensation? He says, I'm here. Why have they not been paid? They said, oh, some people are saying that they are indigenous, but that they are paying those who have houses. I said, we're only paying those that will have demolished their properties. We are not paying that if you are from social community, we will pay you money that we are doing a project. It is those that have properties along the line that development is taking place that we have to pay. And I want to say clearly, we paid. We paid. I want to challenge anybody who has a property along this line that will not pay. So if you are saying that because you are from DAPE and development has passed and government did not dash you money, we don't dash you money when we are carrying out development. So if you say you have property and it was demolished and you were not paid, come and say so. I challenge anybody. It's not correct. So if you are carrying this thing for journalists to write, to say, people who are carrying placard, tell them they have faith because they have nothing to write. And that's I have to explain it here to everybody. Some people who are here, who are watching this, tell them it does not work. And it will not work. If you want any help for me that you think we should do, come properly, I will do it for you. But if it is by carrying blackmail, no way, it does not work. This government cannot fall for any blackmail. We must stand firm, and we are firm to do what we think is right. Mr. President, let me therefore invite you to talk to the residents of Abuja and the DAPE people and do the needful. Thank you, and God bless you.
Kindly take your seats, please. Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Barrister Nyesom Wike, CON, the Chairman House Committee on the FCT, and member representing Bayo Shani Kwaya Kortar, Federal Constituency of Borno State, Honorable Muktari Betara Aliu, the Chairman, House Committee on Area Councils, and member representing Zuru, Pakei, Danko, Wasagu, Sakabe, Federal Constituency of Kebbi State, Right Honorable Mohammed Kabir Tukura, the Honorable Minister of State for the FCT, Dr. Maria Mahmoud Bunkure, officials of the Federal Capital Territory Administration and Federal Capital Development Authority, our members, our elder statesmen seated here, former members of the National Assembly, most especially the former Deputy Speaker, Right Honorable Chibudo Nwuche, Senators Philip Aduda, Senator George Thompson Sekibo, and Senator Mao Wabunwa. Area Council Chairman, President, Managing Director of Julius Berger PLC, Engineer Dr. Pierre Lubash, senior government officials, honored guests, members of the Fourth Estate of the Rim, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Infrastructure is a measure by which every civilized nation announces its seriousness. And no capital can carry the weight of national ambition if its arteries are blocked by neglect, excuses, and abandoned promises. This is why we will never rest until we have made the Federal Capital Territory not only a functional seat of government, but a capital worthy of our federation, our growing population, and the dreams that brought Abuja into being. This day is another assurance of our promise to build a city fit for our demographic expansion and our national ambition. There is no doubt that the road infrastructure in Abuja today is far from what we met when we took charge. There has been no break, no pause, and no retreat in the construction and rehabilitation of roads we inherited. That is why we have ended the tradition of abandoned projects and restored faith in the power of government to finish what it starts. So today we are back. We are here to close the cycle. We are here to commission the DAPE district section of Arterial Road N-5 from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3. We did not inherit this section from previous administrations. We conceived it, funded it, and delivered it. It was awarded to Julius Berger with a strict 15-month deadline and plucked up in October 2024. In the past, projects like this became permanent budget items with 10 or 15 years of excuses. Under this administration, that era is over. The Honorable Minister of the FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike, has indeed earned his place as the engine of execution, a man under whom excuses have lost their hiding place. The Honorable Minister has shown what happens when political will meets accountability. We fund projects to see results, not to hear explanations for failure. I also commend Julius Berger for marching speed and with world-class engineering and for treating this assignment with the seriousness it deserves. My dear residents of Abuja, this road is an economic artery. For too long, Life Camp Junction was a daily test of patience. Every morning and evening, hard-working Nigerians lost productive hours in gridlock. Today we have broken that bottleneck. With the completion of this N5 corridor, we are delivering the seamless district connectivity envisioned in the Abuja Master Plan. We now have a fleet, high-speed link connecting DAPE, Karmo, Guarimpa 1, Kado, Idu, and Bora. Beyond that, this road offers a direct gateway to the Idu Industrial District. That means lower logistic costs for businesses, new investments, and more jobs for our people. However, as we celebrate, let us remember that development is a partnership. Government provides infrastructure. Citizens provide civic responsibility. To the residents and business owners enjoying this transformation, I urge you to meet your obligations, pay your taxes, pay your land and ground rent fees. Your compliance empowers the FCT administration to build more roads like this one. Furthermore, to our traditional rulers, community leaders and youth of DAPE and neighboring districts, this road belongs to you. Protect it. Guard the street lights. Keep the drainage clear. Do not allow vandals to destroy what we have built with our collective resources. Be custodians of your own progress. This road is a reminder that Nigeria is on the move. We are reforming. We are building. We are delivering. And will not be distracted. We will not slow down. We will continue to prove, project after project, that the age of promise without performance has come to an end. On that note, and on behalf of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, it is my singular honor and privilege to commission the DAPE district section of Arterial Road N-5 Obapemi Awolowo to the glory of God and the benefit of all Nigerians. Thank you and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Senator Maina, I'm sorry I did not recognize you.
By the FCT administration. The Arterial Road N-5 Obapemi Awolowo from Life Camp Junction to Ring Road 3, RR3, DAPE District Section State 2, officially commissioned by His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Federal Republic of Nigeria, on Wednesday, 10 June 2026.
Commission. There is a photo opportunity. His Excellency Mr. Vice President has done the honors, and with that photo opportunity, we call for the national anthem.